good morning, good afternoon or evening, whenever you are watching this video. Here in Bali is beautiful morning, as you can see. And maybe here I took you to the nature again. This is river Ayung near Ubud, one of the most beautiful places in Bali that I know, and I thought perhaps you would enjoy to look at some greenery as well. But that's not the main reason for this video. Main reason is to share with you why ExFitt, where did the idea come from, and perhaps what is in it for you. So I will try to record video while walking at the same time. Let's see whether I can manage that. Now there are all these YouTubers now around the world which seem to have no problem with it, but let's see whether I can handle it as well. But perhaps before we go into ExFitt, I think is important to share what is my story, because that's related to ExFitt. And my story is pretty simple. I've been working for the last 20 years for large multinational companies like Unilever, Nike, Tommy Hilfiger, and CS& Bakery Solutions at last. And I was in different leadership positions around the world, living busy life. Usually a lot of traveling, a lot of meetings, working with the computer, long hours, sitting in the conference calls. Some of you probably know that kind of life. I really enjoyed that. I must say I liked my job and being in the community of great people. But there were times in life where I struggled to balance my work with the family, with the fitness, with all the sports that I want to do. But you know how it works. Life sometimes simply takes over. Then we are busy with all sorts of other things except of doing what is right for us. I didn't pay too much attention to my body and overall fitness, but I thought that's alright, because I've been always doing many different sports, football, running, wild water canoeing, and I thought I'm fit. So if I don't exercise every day, or at least often enough, I thought that's alright for some time. And that was alright until the injury came. So very simple situation. I tried to lift my 2-year-old son from the ground 10 years ago, and I twisted my body, and what happened is immense pain in the lower back. Later, of course, I found out it was a disc which herniated. Maybe some of you unfortunately recognize well such situation. And yeah, I was very surprised, and I had to spend a lot of time working out how to fix it, but also I started spending a lot of time on understanding why did happen. Read a lot of articles, did acupuncture, talked to the people, physiotherapy, and while doing all this therapy and some research, I realized that everything points out to our lifestyle. Everything points out to sitting a lot, bad body posture, weak core muscles. In my case, it was short hamstrings, which tilted pelvis in a certain way that my back simply at one point said, enough, I don't like it anymore, and gave me a signal that I should do something. Well, I never really enjoyed going to gym and some group classes, and also because of my lifestyle I couldn't really find enough time to do that. So I started working out on my own, putting together different exercises which I learned from yoga, from Pilates, from physiotherapy, in order to strengthen my core muscles and increase overall body flexibility, because that was the reason why my lower back injury happened. I really enjoyed this freedom of working out anywhere I am, just in my own body, and also sharing this knowledge with other people. And that's why I became a Pilates instructor and freediving instructor, and also swimming teacher. So 10 years later now, almost 50 years old, still kicking strong, well, stronger than 10 years ago. And you can see me, for example, here enjoying freediving with some manta rays in Indonesia. Well, you can ask, Dan, that's a nice story, but what is in it for me? And that's absolutely the right question. Well, you know, I'll be very honest with you. I have never really thought about an online fitness program. The fitness routine which I have developed was for me and perhaps my close friends or family, whoever was interested. And I've never thought about sharing it. But then people start asking, well, Dan, what do you do? I mean, you seem to be so busy and traveling a lot, but also quite fit. What do you do? I showed my program to some yoga friends and also to some physiotherapists, and they said, oh wow, that's really one of the most comprehensive programs for core strengths we have seen. That's very good. And that's probably when I got this idea, and at that moment it was a very faint idea, that if I share my knowledge with others, then other people can benefit and other people can learn how to live healthier life and have stronger core even while living busy corporate lives or having high-performing own businesses. And that's my vision for ExFitt: help successful people around the world to build strong core and overall body flexibility while still living very busy life. Exercise anywhere, anytime, just using own body, in the hotel room, at home on the carpet, or in the office during the break, 30 minutes every day. Well, yet bigger picture, give them freedom to do whatever they want. Work hard, activities with kids, travel around the world, simply because their bodies are working, they're healthy and fit. The most effective way how to share knowledge these days is internet, obviously, so I created the online fitness training program. How does it work? Anyone who is interested in their health and fitness can learn over the course of 4 weeks how to exercise in the right way to build strong core and overall body flexibility. Of course, nothing is achieved after 4 weeks, so that requires an ongoing effort. But after 4 weeks, you will learn how to exercise on your own. You will meet similarly minded people in the community and you can discuss any questions directly with me. After 4 weeks, you don't need me anymore. And that's the objective here. You don't need to watch more screens or pay monthly memberships because you know how to exercise on your own and you are in charge of your progress. While developing ExFitt, I studied many different fitness websites. Some of them seem to be very good. Well, usually they ask you to enroll, pay monthly membership, and they give you hundreds of exercise videos. If it works for people, that's very good. But from my experience, people who are really busy, working hard, traveling often, family activities during the weekends, we don't really have time to follow up on these new exercises. And of course, at the beginning we are excited, so we keep going, but then after 6 to 8 weeks, excitement wears off, and then we pay for 1 more month and then we quit. Now the objective of ExFitt is very different. Learn how to exercise on our own, becoming our own fitness coach. If you like to get an idea what type of exercises and structure I use in the ExFitt, just go after we finish to my website danfrolec.com. There are a couple of free videos which are focusing on core strengths, one of them called Six Pack and the other one Hardcore Series. Have a look and please do let me know what you think about them. I am getting close to the river now, so that seems to be like a right time to finish this video and enjoy the place. This is a small temple with holy water spring, quite beautiful. Local people come here to take water for all different purposes, for ceremonies. And then here is the river. With this gorgeous river behind me, I'd like to share with you just one last point today, and that is how often we do something for ourselves. Usually we do a lot for other people, family, friends, colleagues, but how often for ourselves, for our fitness, our health, well-being? Just think about it, and if you think you do a lot, well, that's great, but if you think you don't do enough, then just bring yourself to look at it every day and do some more. Thank you for watching. My name is Dan Frolec. I am the author of ExFitt Core Strength and Body Flexibility Fitness Program for busy people. Please scroll down and leave me a comment or question, or let me know what would help you to become more fit. In such a way, you will help me to develop the ExFitt program better and better. Have a great day. And now I have to go all the way back up, so that fitness will come really handy.